Hello, Capricorn. So before we begin your reading, I want to apologize because if you guys hear some snoring in the background is because my husband is out sleeping on the couch and I am trying to do these readings and he is sawing some pretty heavy logs out there. So if you hear it in the background, I am sorry. Now, before we begin your reading, you have Natural from Lay Vampire and Renewal from Chakra Wisdom. And I love what you pulled here. This is beautiful. And you are not the only ones to pull Natural this week. And to see it for you is fantastic. So Natural is authentic, real, organic. This card tells you that society does not dictate who you are. Capricorn, having that part of you that is worried about that outward image of success, this is telling you that that isn't who you are. Your job does not define you. Your possessions do not define you. This is about getting back to who you naturally are. And then renewal on top of that. So beautiful. This is saying that if you feel like you've been in the dark, things are going to change. This may feel like some kind of an ending going on, but really it's just a transformation into something better than what you have known before. I love seeing these two. I feel like you're going to get a renewed sense of who you truly are. And it is beautiful. Okay, Capricorn, here is the energy coming through. So seeing that as the signifier, the Page of Swords. Now, this could be telling you to be active, to be courageous, and not worry about the obstacles that are in your path. This could also be the messenger of conflict. So we will have to see what unfolds here and in what role this page is playing. And I certainly hope that you are not around conflict or somebody who is giving you conflicting messages. I truly hope that this is an energy of going forward and again being brave and courageous. And in the past, the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is all about being on guard. This is where you are beat up. You are beat up, you have your wall up, and you are ready to continue fighting. The problem with the Nine of Wands is that the person who is beat up and on guard may be blocking themselves from receiving new messages. And, seeing that page there in the Nine of Wands, yeah, this would suggest some conflict. And now you're bringing in this feeling of needing to continue fighting. Oh, in the present, that's not good. The King of Cups next to that Page of Swords tells me that there may be somebody around you who may be giving you conflicting messages and is emotionally manipulative. And it's no wonder why you're like, oh no, my emotions are beat up, but damn it, I'm going to keep fighting. Oh man, so the King of Cups, when you look at him, this could represent a water sign. This is somebody who is supposed to be emotionally wise, very open, very loving. And when you look at him next to conflict, tells me emotionally manipulative. Oh, wow, Capricorn, what's going on? I wonder if some of you aren't involved with somebody and it's like, I wonder, if this person is really making you take a second look at who you are. Because, again, with these cards coming to you, it's saying that the outside does not dictate who you are on the inside. You can't put labels on yourself. You need to be who you are naturally. And I feel like out of this being beat up emotionally, you're going to come out of it renewed. And, looking at renewal, it talks about endings. And man, yeah, there needs to be an end to conflict for sure. But whatever the situation is, when you look at renewal, It's saying that you are going to have something so much better than what you had before. Now, with the Hangman, this is about being in a limbo and needing to get rid of limiting thoughts and beliefs so that you can see things in a different perspective. And looking at that Nine of Wands to hear, that's great. Because to me, that says that where before you were like, I'm going to keep fighting. Now you're like, man, do I really want to do that? There's got to be a different way. And with the Hangman, you're like, yeah, we need to see things differently here involving this person and the conflict that it may be creating right now. Oh, wow, your best path to follow. Not only did you have the High Priestess fall out, but now the Empress. This is the two halves of the female energy in tarot. The Empress is your best path to follow. This is about manifestation. The Empress being connected to the threes talks about the things that we manifest in our lives. The Empress, though, this is about indulgence, abundance, fertility, enjoying the things that you have around you. And seeing that and looking at natural. I love it. I love it. I love seeing this, and then the High Priestess on top of it. It's like, no matter whatever conflict is going on, it's like there's a part of you that knows. You know and you understand that there needs to be a different perspective on what's going on. But there's this focus on you and who you are. What do you truly want? What is it that you're truly wanting to manifest here? And again, you know, looking at that and this, going back to your natural state and feeling renewed. Oh my goodness. Shit. Capricorn. Wow. The Hermit. The Hermit being in your environment right now, these two, it's like hand in hand. The Hermit is about needing to step away from the world for a while, taking that journey alone that is going to feed your mind and your soul. This is about seeking the answers from within. And again, natural is saying that what is without does not define you. Wow. You are definitely going on a journey of enlightenment. Seeing that Hangman and the Hermit, yes. And your best path to follow the Empress. I mean, you know, she's saying that we can manifest what we want. And we are going to enjoy the things that we manifest. And the Hermit, yes. If you are surrounded by somebody who is creating conflict in your life, it's definitely time to step away. This is just amazing. It's amazing seeing all this. But I really feel like with that Empress there, it's saying that, you know, hey, we can have something better than this. Let's create something better, something that we will enjoy. And again, it's like you're recreating yourself. Your hopes and your fears, and it makes sense. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about hanging on too tightly to something. And you cannot do that when you are in this state here, because the whole purpose of the Hangman is getting rid of limiting thoughts and beliefs. Don't hang on to the shit that does not serve you. Because what's going on right now, to me, I mean, it's conflict and needing to step away from it and getting a better perspective on your situation. So you need to be careful about the things that you hold on to. You don't want to hang on to anything that's going to limit what you are trying to manifest here. And the outcome. So regardless of the fact that there may be some conflicting messages coming through from a person right now that may have made you feel beat up emotionally, that Page of Pentacles is saying we are going to put in some hard work to create some more in our life. We're going to look at the situation differently. Go on that journey that is going to feed your mind and your soul. Find those answers that are within. Be careful for the things that you hang on to. And here it's like, oh, hell no. I'm going to create more in my life and more of the better in my life. I mean, look at them. When you go to manifest the things that you want, you're definitely willing to put in the hard work. But be careful about the thoughts and the beliefs that you hang on to. And certainly don't let anybody make you feel like you need to be on guard. And don't listen to any conflicting messages that may be coming through from somebody else. Because, just looking at this here, it's like, this is junk. It's all junk, and it's like you know it. And you're going back to who you are. You're not going to let somebody else define who you are. And again, you're going to have this sense of renewal. And then having the High Priestess and the Empress. Yeah, you're really getting in tune with who you are. Going back to that natural state and feeling renewed. And not letting what is going on here affect what you are trying to create here. There seems to be this pattern with Capricorn. You guys are doing a lot of inner work. And for you to fall out with the High Priestess and then have the Empress on top of that, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this being in your best path to follow. It is saying that if you put in the hard work here, you will manifest the things that you truly want to have in your life. And you're going to be able to enjoy them. And when it comes to changing the way that you think and your beliefs, the answers that you're looking for are within. This really speaks about uprooting those beliefs that are going to block you from that manifestation. But also, I feel like there's a need to look at a person differently, especially if they're causing conflict in your life. If you have somebody that is around you right now that is giving you conflicting messages, it's no wonder why this feeling is coming through. If you feel like you've been beaten up emotionally, yeah, you're going to be on guard. Now, when you look at it the other way around, you're looking at the advice in the card. This page could be suggesting needing to be brave and needing to be active and courageous and go forward. But I feel like just looking at it, there's a person creating conflict. But it's like you know that, you see that, and you understand that there is a need to see it differently. And also a need to see your beliefs in a different way so that you can manifest the things that you want, because clearly in your hopes and your fears, looking at what you're hanging on to. What limiting thoughts and beliefs are you hanging on to? And remember here, the outside world does not label you. It does not have the permission to give you that sense of self. You get that by who you are naturally. So your job doesn't define who you are. Your wealth, your success, none of that is who you are naturally. And I love seeing this. And with, again, the High Priestess and the Empress and all of this, you are tapping into who you are. And you are making some positive changes in your life.